Greetings to all. Today we are going to explore a famous dramatic monologue, Ulysses, by Alfred Lord Tennyson. It is a poem about aging, ambition, and the never ending desire to explore and grow. Let us begin by learning about the poet behind his powerful work. Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1809 to 1892, was one of the greatest poets of the Victorian era. He was named Poet Laureate and wrote about deep human emotions, heroic past, and the passage of time. Some of his most famous poems include In Memoriam, The Charge of the Light Brigade, and Ulysses. In this poem, he imagines the legendary hero Odysseus or Ulysses speaking to us at the end of his life. So, in this slide, let us see the background of Ulysses. So, Ulysses is the Roman name for Odysseus, the hero from Homer's Odyssey. He is a clever king, brave warrior, and the ruler of Ithaca. After the Trojan War, he spent 10 years trying to return home. In this poem, Ulysses is home, but he is restless. He is no longer satisfied with everyday life. The poem is written as a dramatic monologue, which means Ulysses is speaking directly to us, sharing his thoughts and feelings. Let us see what was the thoughts and feelings shared by the Ulysses in the next slide. So Ulysses opens with a strong statement that he is unhappy with his life as a ruler. It little profits that an idle king, by the still hearth among these barren cracks, matched with an aged wife, I met and dole, unequal laws unto a savage race, that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me. So in this stanza, the king he feels useless as a king by simply sitting in the fire and doing routine duties. He also says that his people do not understand him, and he is also matched with an aging wife and rules over people who live dull and ordinary lives. So he is craving for more attention, and his soul is still full of fire to have some adventures. Here you can see this line I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. So here Ulysses says that he cannot stop traveling. Drink life to the lees means to enjoy life down to the every last drop. He wants to experience everything to live fully. So the next line, all times I have enjoyed, greatly have suffered, greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. He also recalls both joy and suffering, these experiences which shaped him. He has lived fully with friends and also all alone, and he still longs for more. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments, myself not least, but honored of them all. He has always had a hunger to explore. He has seen many places and people, and he has also learned from them and been respected by them. This particular stanza shows how proud he is of his life of travel and the honor he has earned through his journeys. The next line, and drunk delight of battle with my purse, fair on the ringing plains of windy Troy. He recalls fighting with his comrades in Troy, one of his greatest memories. His past is full of glory and he still carries the spirit of those days. I am a part of all that I have met. It all experience is an arc where through gleams that untraveled world. So he says that he feels connected to everything he has seen. All of it is a part of him. But instead of satisfying him, each experiences makes him want more. Every new adventure leads to another, like passing through one arc to see another beyond it. The next line, how dull it is to pass, to make an end, to rest unburnished, not to shine in use. What a beautiful line it is. So here he compares himself to a sword. A sword is meant to shine in action, not rust away sitting unused. He refuses to just sit and wait for life to end. He wants to explore more and more through the end of his life. So, in the next line, as though to breathe were life, life piled on life, were all too little, and of one to me, little remains. So, he says that breathing is not enough. Real life means living with purpose. How he beautifully says breathing is not enough to live his life, that should have some purpose. But every heart is saved from that eternal silence, something more, a bringer of new things. He wants each heart to bring him something new. He is not afraid of death, but he fears of wasting time. For some 3 suns to store and hoard myself, and this grey spirit yearning in desire to follow knowledge like a sinking star beyond the utmost bound of human thought. He says that he doesn't want to spend a few more days just resting or doing nothing. Even in old age, he wants his spirits to learn and discover and to follow the knowledge like a chasing star that is sinking below the horizon. He wants to go beyond what any human has known. So, in this line, you can know that he is having thirst to know something more and more. In this slide, Ulysses is introducing his son. This is my son, my own Telemachus, to whom I leave the sceptre and the isle. Now he turns to his son. He is ready to hand over the kingdom to Telemachus, and he says that he loves him and trusts him. By slow prudence to make mild a rugged people and through soft degrees subdue them to the useful and the good. Telemachus is wise, patient, and good at ruling. He will civilize the people slowly and wisely. So Ulysses is respecting him, and he also feels that they are different kind of leaders. So let us see how they are respecting their differences of leaders. Most blameless is he, centered in the sphere of common duties. So Telemachus is devoted to everyday responsibilities. He respects family and traditionals. He works his work, I mine. Ulysses is making a clear point that his path is not the same. While his son serves through order and stability, Ulysses serves by pushing boundaries and chasing meaning. So both are different. Who's different? Ulysses and Telemachus is different from their point of view and their perspectives. So in this next slide, Ulysses is calling out his crew to travel and to explore the adventures. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail. There gloom the dark, broad seas. So Ulysses returns to action. The ship is ready and the sea is dark and wide, and he is not afraid. He is saying that my mariners, souls that have toiled and wrought and thought with me, he calls out to his old shipmates, those who have worked and struggled beside him. You and I are old. Old age hath ate his honor and his toil. So he is saying that even though they are old, they still have honor and purpose. They are not done yet. So here is one last noble quest from Ulysses. Death closes all, but something ere the end, some work of noble note, may it be done. He knows that death will come, but before that he believes they can still achieve something great before the death. They once fought with gods, they can still do something worthy of their past. So we have come to the final journey of Ulysses. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks, the long day wanes, the slow moon climbs. As the day ends, Ulysses prepares for one more journey. Come, my friends, this is not too late to seek a newer world. He tells his men it is not too late. They can still chase new lands, new experiences, and even now. Push off and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows. He also commands them to launch the ship, to cut through the waves and head into the unknown places to get some adventures. My purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset. So Ulysses wants to sail past the edge of the world and beyond where the sun sets and the stars shine. It may be that the gulfs will wash us down. It may be we shall touch the happy isles, which means it may be that the gulf will wash us down, means they may die or they may reach some paradise, the happy isles, and meet Achilles, their old comrade. Here Ulysses is referring Achilles as their old comrade. Why? Because Achilles and Ulysses together participated in the Trojan War. That is why he is calling him as a comrade. And also he is not afraid, he is filled with lots of hope. So the last stanza of this poem, Ulysses: though much is taken, much abides. Ulysses said that they have lost the strength but not their spirit. That which we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Even in old age, they are still heroes. They will keep going, striving, seeking, discovering, and they will never give up. Hope you all understood the poem Ulysses. Thank you everyone for sailing with me through the poem today. Remember, you don't have to be a Greek hero to have a spirit like Ulysses. Keep exploring, keep questioning yourself, and most of all, never stop learning. To strive, to seek, to find out, and not to yield. Bye. Take care. See you in the next class.